timely feedback is important, but me not grading it right there and then doesn't stop them from moving forward, because the completion rule says they have to submit to the discussion.
Okay,
They've
and
done
then
their part.
so like this is chapter 4.
Yep.
In order to move on to chapter 5 will open once you have completed all these rules.
Yep.
So then it's not like everything's visible to them. They only see what they're able to work on. They get it, and then it'll open up the next chapter.
Right. So when you're looking at this, this is like the main zoomed out page. I've got a bunch of stuff down here unpublished. I'm still playing and toying with this. I'm thinking about chapter 6 while kids are in chapter 4.
Yeah.
And I'm revising that. So as soon as the first kid finishes chapter 4, chapter 6 is going to get published. And so all of these folders are then sequential. This is the absolute worst thing for teachers to do the first time in Schoology. This will drive them crazy. There'll be more issues. This is the absolute last step. However, it's the coolest, and it's kind of where I've gotten to because of 3 years of just getting assignments in and playing with discussions and doing assignments. But this to me, because it allows students to personalize their learning, is what makes this the best, this format, this Schoology, the best, that it can personalize the learning.
Now the chapter 6, chapter 11, the stuff that you're playing around with.
Yep.
Is this still stuff that you put on in the past and you're just making changes to things you like, or?
I mean, I'm gonna just do one so I'm gonna go import from my resources. You have 2 different types of resources. You've got your own personal resources, and then you've got group resources. So when I say us as a district, we're sitting together and creating things. We're sitting together and creating things and putting these in groups. And so when I click on group, I've got a few groups, sorry. Here's Troy Middle School Math, and then here's all of our courses. And so then I click on Math 6, and these are organized by chapter. And then there's also archived courses. So other math teachers, me and a few others, are just archiving our whole course all right there. So a beginning teacher could literally dump in the whole course. The work's done. Use it, steal it. I stole a lot of that stuff from other people, but you're just going in, you're clicking on a course, you're saying, oh, what's next is chapter 7, import. It brings in the whole chapter. And again, it took work before.
Yeah.
It's a lot of hours, it's a lot of collaboration, it's a lot of time to do all those things. But once they're done, you're a click away from having it in your course.
I just wanted to share that some of our teachers did it inversely. They videotaped themselves with the lesson, and before it could start the next unit, they have to see the teacher's video and then go through all the steps.
There's
so many ways to
blended
learn.
learning.
Yeah.
However you organize, more traditional, it allows you to house all of that together and go from there. So those resources are really important for us to be able to share when we're collaborating with not just people in our own building, but any teacher in Troy. And hopefully as we all start to go through this, it's not just Troy working together, it's all these other districts creating materials and good activities for students to do. Another point with groups is our school improvement is also here now. And so every staff meeting is now captured in these groups. And after learning happens in our staff meetings, teachers are then coming back and basically proving what they're doing. So we're going to talk about using rubrics in Schoology. Well, now you go do it, and you then post what you did, how to go, give us some artifacts about how it went, and it's all sitting right here. If you didn't go to that staff meeting, you still have everything sitting here for all of the sessions. So the groups really allow teachers to collaborate together, to be on the same page, to communicate, and do that work as quickly as possible. Ron, you're smiling. What you need?
No, I'm just smiling. It's good.
Questions?
He gets so big.
Assignments, I don't give a lot of quote unquote assignments because I like the public nature of discussions. But when I don't want other students to see each other's work, then I would create an assignment. But whether it's an assignment or a discussion or a test or quiz, you have the ability to decide how many points it's worth, what pool of points or group of points that's gonna get dumped in, whether you wanna grade it with a rubric or not a rubric. Really, all of those features are easily gradable, which is nice. Calendar, you saw a little bit.
Can you show them something on the calendar?
Yeah.
Can you show them actually, go to a class, can you go to